And we are live. Live stream here on this Wednesday night. Let's see what we can get going here. See who's going to come on in. Which members of the kidnappers cult are going to show up. We're in standard def right now. And guess what? Hey, from Colombia, Mario. He's here within 20 seconds. Man, this guy he must be ready to go. And it's time. It's time to make the transition from standard to high def. It's going to be a thing at the beginning of the show where we transform. Now we're high def. What do we got? My day's going well. Oh, gotta see how many people we're gonna get in here tonight if we're gonna have a good one. A little early tonight. We're not supposed to start till 9. It's we're already going here. Oh, little announcement. I did watch SmackDown. I did. It's I think it's going to get better. Now they've put some more talent in the show. I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of surprised. I'm a little bit surprised that Strowman did not get moved to SmackDown. He would have been the one guy that I would have definitely thought would have been moved because they need to get a world title on him soon, and it's just not going to happen on Raw. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't move him. But little announcement: Samantha will be here Saturday afternoon. We will be live streaming Saturday afternoon. Also on the 24th, on Tuesday, when we film Adventures in Babysitting. So it's a little heads up for you. Saturday afternoon U.S. time. So it's going to be probably like 1, 2 o'clock on Saturday Eastern time U.S. Well, I knew after Jeff Hardy won the U.S. title on Monday night that he was definitely going to be on SmackDown the next night. I just kind of figured that. They're not taking Rollins off of Monday nights because he's Monday Night Rollins. They can't move him off of Monday nights. I knew that wasn't happening. But when Jeff Hardy took the belt, definitely I knew he was going to SmackDown. I think everybody pretty much figured that out, especially with Matt having his new different gimmick there on Raw. It was going to be kind of weird to have Jeff there, and they're going to try and make Jeff. I had heard they wanted to put Jeff against Lesnar, that they wanted to actually get Jeff back in the main event, but so yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, he is a big star. So, yeah. Who else we got in here? Gotta be a few more people in here. My man Hardy isn't showing up. I don't think so. I was hoping he would, but I don't think he's showing up. Nobody who's using the chat feature. We need to get a few more people in the chat stream. We had a pretty good one last week. I'm a little bit early though, so we'll see. Most people don't have that bell notification on. But if you look on the right side or on your left side on your subscription bar, I'm pretty sure there's a live streaming icon on my name. Yep, Strowman is, but I don't know what they're gonna do with him now. I have a feeling he might win, actually win that Greatest Royal Rumble. I think Strowman's probably gonna win that. He definitely makes the most sense to win that because they don't have anything for him. I think they're gonna try and do Lesnar versus Lashley at SummerSlam, but I don't know. They're gonna have to build Lashley up pretty good. I mean, this last, being in that 10-man tag the other night wasn't really much anything, but now that some of those guys are, well, I don't know who left. Well, they got no. I'm really surprised. Really surprised that Finn Balor didn't move to SmackDown. I really thought he was going to. I would have thought because he's really been stale on Raw for a long time. I thought they needed to move him months ago, maybe even the last time they did that shakeup, and they could definitely put him on SmackDown and put him in there with Styles and Nakamura. That's where he would make the most sense. I don't really know what they're gonna do with him on Raw now. I mean, I guess him and Rollins are both main event guys, pretty much. I mean, especially Rollins. Having them for the Intercontinental title is pretty. I don't know. It's not very good, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I think Balor could definitely be better used on SmackDown. I'm starting to become a fan of Asuka. She's not really. I mean, I was pretty confident she was going to SmackDown. I think most people probably figured that out, especially when she wasn't on Raw. But after her feuding with Charlotte and whatnot and all the women, I think that, well, now that they made her lose, I don't know. I think they're trying to. I think they're trying to separate Charlotte and Rousey because they're going to end up that's probably going to be the women's WrestleMania main event next year. And who knows, it may actually be the WrestleMania main event. Next year, Charlotte versus Rousey could be the actual final match on the card. That's very possible. Especially with everything they're trying to do now with the women. That's a very, very, very big possibility. I would not be surprised at all if that was next year's WrestleMania main event. But, yeah. 4 people are here. Who else is here, man? You guys got to use the comment section. What is SmackDown? SmackDown is a WWE television show. Better question. What is Snowy Productions? I'm going to find out. I'm going to your channel right now, Snowy Productions. You don't have any content. You do have 3 subscribers, though. 6 people here now. Who's in here? Got more people joining the stream, but I don't really know, not any more people joining the chat. I have a feeling there's some people from a different website in here. It's entirely possible. Oh, man. Snowy Productions, are you still here? How long have you been a fan of ours? I did know that Puerto Rico had a lot of problems. I didn't know they were still out of electricity. Boy, that's terrible. That is terrible. So it says we got 3 people in here. You know, it's weird. This thing always says there's more people in here, yet there's only like 1 or 2 people typing, but there's always extra people. I wonder if it's bots. I wonder if bots attend live streaming events. I don't know, but I question that sometimes. If there's bots in here, because I don't know. There's a couple, because I know, like, I block a lot of accounts. Block the comment, like, accounts in the comment section. There are some times when, well, I used to before. Yeah, it really is Russian bots. Like, sometimes I blocked a lot of accounts from the comment section on my videos because, like, they'll reply instantly. They'll say like there's these music site bots, like these royalty-free music channel bots that pop up on videos and try and plug their product like all the time. And so I blocked a lot of different channels that have bots that show up right away and leave comments. So I don't know if those bots show up on live streams too. They might. I don't know. It's possible. Because, like, I have a hard time believing that the same person shows up every week and just doesn't say anything. It seems kind of weird. The number always fluctuates. Like, I don't know. Trevor normally shows up for a little bit. Typically we get a few. Yeah, I was early tonight. Wasn't supposed to start till 9, so I definitely gotta go past 9. What else? Oh, here's a little bit of news, especially if you're watching this stream later. Now, when I get done here tonight, I'm going to be uploading a preview for another bonus video. But I'm thinking I'm gonna start Fidel Castro. Didn't Fidel Castro die a while ago? Yeah, he died like a year and a half ago. Yeah, I knew he died. I was gonna say, yeah, that was a long time ago. I thought you were making it seem like he just now died. I was say, oh, wait, that sounds familiar. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. What was I gonna? Yeah, I'm thinking about starting a forum, like a discussion board forum on pro boards. I think I'm going to start a forum so that everybody can chat and whatnot. I think it's a good idea. Good idea to help spread my work around and get people involved with the content and everything. I'll make an official video about that though when the time comes. My man. The random person. The random person. I gave the random person a shout out in my one video that I ran not too long ago. A random person's one of our best patrons. One of the best supporters of our work. Oh, whoops. Damn. I'm still streaming, but I closed out the browser. Shit. I can't see what everyone's typing. Hold on. I'm coming back. Alright. Here we go. Sorry, I closed out the streaming page. Yep. You're welcome for that too, man. We appreciate your support. I do like Becky Lynch. I'm actually kind of surprised Becky Lynch did not get moved to Raw. I thought she was going to. She was one of the women that I thought was going to Raw. I thought moving her to Raw would be good, actually, because she's quite stale and really lost on SmackDown. Yeah, so I do like streaming. I wish there were more people in the discussion. I wish there was like 10 or 20 different people in here. It's only fun. The ones that have been really fun are when we have, a lot of different ideas going through. I remember that one stream we had many months back where there was like, I don't know, there's like 5 or 6 of us in here. It's on the channel. It's archived on the live streaming playlist. I think it's the one that says our best live streaming yet. I think that's what it's titled. Yeah, Becky should have went to Raw. She'd be a lot better there. I think anyway. They could actually use her for something. But then again, like, I'm curious to see what's actually going to happen with Rousey. Like, how they're actually going to use her in the women's division and like who she's going to feud with. It looks like what I think is going to happen is, they brought Natalya over, and now like Natalya's this lovable baby face again. I think that Natalya is going to turn on Rousey here probably next week, and then that's going to be Rousey's first big feud with Natalya, and then obviously Rousey's going to win that, but Natalya's going to walk her through it for like a month or so to make her look good and get her in the ring with someone who's really skilled so that she can help her get better. That's probably what's going to happen there, I would imagine. And that would make sense. But, yeah, I don't know. Natalya on Raw is kind of... Other than to get Rousey over, like, I don't really know what the point of putting Natalya over there is. I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know. I mean, they have... I would imagine they're going to keep Rousey off to the side, like, in her little... If they have a little feud with Natalya, because, like... I don't know. Everyone seems to be expecting her to just, like, become the champion. But at the same time, like, they just put the belt on Nia Jax. So, and her and Bliss are still going to feud. Bliss is still there, so, like, they have to... I don't know. I'm assuming they're going to keep Rousey out of the title picture for quite some time. But after... she fused with Natalya, like, I don't really know what they're going to do with her. You know what I really also thought was about to happen, what it seems like? It seems like, and like, they don't have enough time for everything, but it feels like they're going to have a women's tag team division. They actually used to have a women's tag team division and women's tag team belts back in, like, the 80s, I think. But I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have to open up a women's tag team division because there's just too many. There's too many women now on these rosters to just have one belt on each show. And there's too many of these women who aren't going to be like singles wrestlers or successful singles wrestlers. So I feel like they're going to have to make a women's tag team. I think they'll make a women's tag team division before they make another women's belt. I mean, the tag team belts will be the belt, but I don't think they're going to have another women's singles belt. I think they'll just make the tag team division and take these women, put the Riot Squad in the tag team division, put the Absolution in there in the other one if they... I think that may be why they kept those two on different shows, too, why they swapped Absolution and the Riot Squad, because they may be doing that. They may be adding that tag team division, so they have to have those on different shows, and then they'll put... They could end up putting like Naomi and Becky Lynch as a tag team or something. I wouldn't be surprised at all because they don't seem to be using either one of them. Or probably Tamina and Lana. They'll make Tamina and Lana a tag team that'll just job every week. Yeah, I mean, shit, who knows? But that's probably what'll happen. Yeah, it's sad that Paige is retired. She's the best. But she'll end up, I don't know, she'll probably end up back again. They'll end up letting her wrestle again at some point. She's very young, so. For watching. You guys got to use the chat. Use the chat. Yep. She'll be back. Well. Oh, not a problem, man. Hey, do you watch wrestling as well? Because if you don't, I'm probably boring you. I do like Alexa Bliss. And I'm really starting to like Ember Moon. Oh, awesome. Hey, man, I know you're busy with stuff and everything. Are you reading the digital productions, random person? I'm not sure. Are you? I can't remember. I think you started to, didn't you? How many of them have you read? Yeah, because I gotta send you those. I know you wanted them, but I forgot you weren't pledging at the time, and I sent you some of them. Shit, I gotta get you caught up on those. Let me know when you get a chance. Let me know how many of them you've read, or if you still have them all, if you need me to send you them again, because I got to send you all of them. Last one you read was Tree Part 1. Okay. When I get done on here, I will send you over the whole thing. And you may need to reread that first part, because that was probably a long time ago. But yeah, you should be very excited because you've already read Adventures in Babysitting, so you should be extremely excited for what's about to come. I actually just got I was working on the sixth digital production last night. Actually, I'm not sure when I created that file. Let me check. Let me see when I started working on the sixth. File was created. Oh wow. Ooh, wow. I created this file on December 20th for the sixth story. Jeez, that's all of January, February, March. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I'm 11 chapters in on it, but I got to admit, I really been slacking these last couple months as far as the digital work goes. Because I've been putting the live action back together. I made a couple of the Mission Chronicles too. Oh, I got to get you all of those once you get all caught up. I forgot about those. I have another one of those I have to release though too that I have finished, but I haven't released yet. But yeah, I'm working on the 6th digital one now here in my spare time. Yeah, I really slacked on those for a couple of months. But I got a lot of awesome things coming with those. A lot. Just got to get. Actually, guess what? Samantha is going to become a digital character too. We're going to talk about that on Saturday. As far as creating a character for me to put into the digital work. I don't think she's going to be named Samantha in it. We're going to give her a different character. Yeah, make her a badass agent as well. Am I a Trump supporter? Which part's awesome? The fact that we're making adventures in babysitting, or that Samantha's becoming a digital character, or both? The answer is both. Am I a Trump supporter? I will say that I hope for the best for our country. That's what I will say. But I think everybody hopes for the best for our country. I don't want to offend anybody. Political talk is quite controversial, especially in this country. Yeah, I don't want to offend any. I mean, people watch this later. There may only be three people in here right now, according to this thing, but a lot of people are going to watch this later or start watching it. I don't know if they're going to get all the way this far in. Yeah. Mario, man, when are you joining the Patreon fund, my friend? I mean, you can get the digital productions for $3 a month, or $5, or if you order Napping on the Job Part 1, you get all of them. So I will start it soon. Oh, you're missing on the digital stuff, man. Have you do you go to our DeviantArt page at all? It's linked on the channel underneath the channel banner, the DeviantArt page. That green X that's underneath the channel on the right side by the Twitter icon. I upload quite a few pictures from the digital productions onto there. Yeah, I really enjoy. Need to see what haven't you seen? Oh boy, what did I miss? I need what haven't you seen, random person? Oh, it's not an official website. It's the DeviantArt page. DeviantArt's like a collection. People upload pictures and artwork. Some people upload stories onto there. People, they give them away for free. I put some of the photos from the digital production. Sometimes I upload them onto DeviantArt. Like I just like a few from each one, just for promotional value, just so people can see. It's just the green X on the channel page underneath the channel banner on the far right side. Like I just clicked on it. I don't know, like some of the photos, when you upload photos on DeviantArt, like the standard setting when I upload them is like it says mature content, but like moderate mature content or something. So when you click on it, there may be like a mature content sign on it. But if you sign in and say that you're 18, then that goes away. Those photos, like I have some photos from Napping on the Job on there. One from Don't Come Inside, one from If a Tree Falls. If you look at the whole gallery, I always upload something from everything. Some bonus photo, like there was a Forza Crowd bonus photo I uploaded on here, but I think I emailed that out. Hot photo of custom of Gal Gadot. Me doing a book signing at Borders Books, which is fake. Me signing a book for Adventures in Babysitting. Yeah, that's a funny photo. I like that one. What else? Some Meet the Neighbors bonus photos. Some Kidnappers Corner stills. Stuff from just a lot of different stuff. The original, one of the original Forza Crowd covers. Stuff from Ambushed. I don't upload much on there. Yeah, man. You pledge $5. Let me see what you get for $5. $5. You get the first 3 digital productions, and you get to pick a bonus video from Napping on the Job. I think there's going to be 4 bonus videos. My recommendation would be getting either the DID school, the full one. If you saw the previews on the channel, I already uploaded the preview for the DID school, but there's a preview I'm going to be uploading later tonight of another bonus video. I would recommend picking either the school or that one, the one that's coming tonight. But you get the first 3 digital productions too for $5, the original 3. So there is that. What do you guys think about what do you guys think about a forum, about a discussion forum, if I create one? Like called like obviously it'll be sponsored by the brand and have the logo on and everything, but like DID community forum, community spelled with a K, obviously. And I'll have it. It'll look professional. It'll be on hosted by ProBoards, which is the world's largest free forum website. I think it'd be fun if we can get some people involved to really help, activate the community at least. I think it'd be pretty cool rather than people just communicating on YouTube comments, and obviously people can use usernames and whatnot. I'd definitely like to have it for a discussion forum and everything for the people who read the digital productions. Definitely. I'm glad everyone's enjoying all the new live action work and everything. I wish more people would take an interest in the digital work. You can't get. That's the problem. We got too many men here. Women like to read and men don't like to read. I wish I could reach more women actually with the digital productions, because I know they would love them. Samantha actually reads all the digital productions. Well, obviously she'd have to read Adventures in Babysitting because that's a script, but she's read all of them and she seems to really like them. So that's good. I just wish I could reach more people. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to some people and work on getting that forum set up and whatnot. I think that'll probably like the beginning of next month, sometime around there. Yeah, my bad, man. I forgot that you had been. I forgot that you had already read some of the digital work. I forgot all about that. That was a while ago. I forgot I owe you the rest of those. That's my bad. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep track. I'm going to have to make like a list of all the people who are reading the digital work. I mean, there's really not all too many. There's only a handful of you, but it's starting to grow, which is good. So I gotta keep a list of everyone, and I know what the last thing they received was and everything. You asked me that last week, man. I have not been to Puerto Rico. I've never left the mainland. I've only been to the U.S. and Canada. That's it. I've been to Washington, D.C., Toronto, Philadelphia. That's all. But, man, we're coming up on 40 minutes here. Probably one of our longest live streams. No problem, man. I understand. Life comes up. There's more important things than me. Although this is the stuff that I make is the best things in life, right? But I need to. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few people, that funded us in the past that had some stuff come up. It's not a big deal. I mean, there's a lot of people I know that I know there's a lot of people that want that are going to want to see napping on the job, and a lot of people, even some of the people who fund me every month, some people that have been funding for the last year and a half nonstop, year and a half plus now, going on 2 years nonstop. Get Becky Lynch to pledge. She might like it. Oh, that's funny. Some of the people that have been funding us nonstop, they don't even check their emails and their patron messages. Like, takes them sometimes. Some of my best patrons, sometimes it takes them weeks to respond and check everything. So I'm guessing these are people that are pretty well off, have a lot of money, and just love what I do and want to help, and so they, check in when they can. But I know there's a lot of people that. I know one of my best patrons hasn't even seen Napping on the Job yet. He's been on vacation, so he hasn't even pledged for it yet. There's quite a few people that I tried reaching out to. I sent messages and emails, but like I said, some people they don't. I had one guy who's been a good patron of ours for several months now. He started pledging back in January at $20, and he needed to be pledged at least $25 to see Napping on the Job this month. So I sent him a message back on the end of March or the beginning at 1st of April to tell him about it, and it took him till just 2 days ago to respond to me. So almost like 3 weeks before he checked his messages and email and changed the pledge, and now he's seen Napping on the Job. But I mean, some people just, I don't know, they don't check their messages very often. So I'm hoping that we get quite a lot of people, quite a few people who used to be around who haven't been for a while. Maybe they don't watch the channel as often, and they haven't seen even that I have Napping on the Job out. That's very possible. There could be quite a few people that don't even know I've released it yet. So it's just going to take a little bit of time to get everyone back around. I have never met Charlotte. I'd love to meet Charlotte. I know that Charlotte is divorced. Charlotte got divorced. Yeah, she's 32. She's about a year older than me. She's been married twice. She was married in 2010, and then she was married from 2013 to 2015 to some indie wrestler. Yeah. I'd love to meet Charlotte and take her out on a date. But that's probably not going to happen, especially not as I sit here and wear this mask. I don't know if I can wait for part 2. Part 2 is much better than part 1, I would say. Although the ending of part 1 is very good. Overall, part 2 is much better than part 1, but the ending of part 1 may be the best of all of it. The ending of part 1 could be the best overall scene in the whole thing, but part 2 overall is much better than part 1. That's what I will say. Well, random person, when you get a second, before you get back into If a Tree Falls, before you'll probably need to restart that from the beginning if it's been that long, or at least brush back up on it. Before you do that, you may want to read through Adventures in Babysitting again, just to read through it again, and then read it, and while you're reading it, think to yourself, holy shit, this is coming to life. So you may want to check that out again. And see, I told everybody a year ago, I released Adventures in Babysitting almost a year ago, and I told everyone back then, when I was writing these, when I made the announcement that I was going to start these, I told everybody that whoops, I went the other way. I told everyone when I started making these digital productions, when I originally called them short stories, that I was making them with the intention of turning them into live action. Now, I can do the first 3. I'm very confident in that. The first 3 stories can all be turned into live action. Obviously, we're doing Adventures in Babysitting here in a couple days. That's by far the easiest. Meet the Neighbors is the one that I really want to make. I designed both of those to be shot. Actually, all 3 of them. The kidnapping from Forza Crowd, that was designed to be done at my house, the way I wrote it out in the story even. I used the inside of my house as the layout for that home invasion. And then Adventures in Babysitting, those pictures are in my house. Meet the Neighbors, those pictures, not the kitchen, but the basement is my basement. So I designed those 2 specifically to be shot on my property. I actually Meet the Neighbors is set in the college town. I live across the street from a college, so that whole thing was designed to be done. That's what I really want to make this summer. Forza Crowd will come last. Obviously, they're not in an order. You don't have to see Forza Crowd first before you'll be able to see the other ones. But Forza Crowd will be made last of the 3 because it requires more casting. It'll be a little more difficult to bake, but it can easily be done. If a Tree Falls, I don't think I can ever make that into a movie unless I get to the point where we're pulling in like $20,000-$30,000 a month. Like, unless that ever happens, we get 1,000 people sending $25 a month. If that happens, then If a Tree Falls can probably get made. You know, as far as an exploding cabin and whoops, I don't want to spoil anything. Did I just spoil something for you, random person? I think I almost did. I'll stop now. I could make Don't Come Inside, but you haven't gotten that far yet. But the first three can all be made pretty easily, and we're going to get started with that first one here next week. So that's exciting. Well, Mario, yeah, just go to Patreon and click the $5 reward, and you'll get a bonus video. You'll get the first 3 digital, so you'll be good to go there. But I gotta get signed off here. I gotta get going. So thanks, guys. I gotta head out. Looks like random person's gotta go too. So Mario, thanks for showing up, man. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. I gotta type this in because this is visible. Thanks to all for showing up. People can actually see the chat replay now when they rewatch this live stream, which is kind of cool. So we got. Thanks, guys.